This is part 2 of my molarity problems tutorial. So let's take a look at a couple more problems. So this next one we're going to do is number 6 here, which asks which solution is more concentrated, and then has solution A, which is 50 grams of CaCO3 in 500 milliliters of solution, and solution B, which is 6 moles of H2SO4 in 4 liters of solution. And it wants us to show our work. So anytime it asks for concentration, it really wants molarity, at least for this class, molarity. So going back to my triangle, if you recall, triangle, we have moles on top and molarity and liters on the bottom. And since we're looking for molarity, I cover that up, it's moles over liters. So we're going to be using moles over liter for both of these calculations. Now, so let's first look at solution A. And solution A doesn't give us moles, instead it gives us grams. So we're going to go from grams to moles, and then once we have moles, we'll go to liters. So I'm going to do a T-chart to go from my 50 grams of CaCO3, and I'm going to have grams of CaCO3 on the bottom and moles on the top. And to go from moles to grams, we need the molar mass of CaCO3, which I've calculated. For this class and this quarter, all the molar masses will be given to you, so you won't have to calculate them, you'll just be given to them. And the molar mass is 100.09, and the molar mass will always go with the grams in our T-chart. So we have 100.09 on the bottom. And the molar mass always has 1 mole. So I'm going to do 50, and since the 100.09 is on the bottom, I'm going to divide by that. So getting my calculator here, I'm going to do 50 divided by 100.09, and I end up with 0.50 moles. And now that I have moles, I'm ready to plug it into this equation here. So the molarity equals 0.50 divided by the liters, which it's in milliliters. Remember, when you have milliliters, you change it by dividing by 1,000, which means moving the decimal over 3 times. So that ends up being 0.500. And if I'm dividing 0.5 by 0.5, I end up with 1 m. So this one is 1 m. A is 1 molar solution. Now let's look at BB. It won't be quite as much work because, again, we want moles over liters, and B has moles and liters. So I just have to do moles. Molarity equals moles over liters. I have the 6.0 moles, and it's being divided by the 4.0 liters, which 6 divided by 4 ends up being 1.5 molar. So the more concentrated of the two is B, since it's a higher number than the A. So I'm going to circle that, the concentration of it, but underline or box B, because B is my more concentrated solution. So the answer is B. We're going to do at least one other problem. We're going to do number 7, which asks us how many liters of solution can be produced from 2.5 moles of solute if 2 molar solution is needed. So it's asking us to find liters. So using this equation here, when I cover up liters, I find that liters is equal to moles over molarity. So liters is equal to moles over molarity in this case, and my moles happen to be 2.5 moles, and my molarity ends up being 2, so I'm dividing 2.5 by 2, and I end up with 1.25 liters is how many liters I need. Again, I'm always using this triangle. Let me make the triangle larger so we can see it more clearly. We've got moles on the top, molarity and liters on the bottom. And whichever one you need, you cover up, and that'll tell you what you got. So again, for that one we did this here, and we get moles over molarity. We'll do one more problem just to make sure we're on the same page. Number 8 says, what's the concentration of solution formed when 1.0 grams of NaCl are dissolved in water to make 100 milliliters? So this is another concentration. Remember, if it asks for concentration, it really wants molarity. So molarity, again, using this here, cover up molarity, I get moles over liters. So molarity equals moles over liters. I am missing my moles, so I need to first convert grams into moles. 1.00 grams of NaCl to moles. And whenever we go from between moles and grams, we need the molar mass of NaCl. And the molar mass of NaCl is 58.44. And that number always goes with the grams. So I got 58.44 for the grams, and it's per mole, so it's 1 mole. So I've got to take that 1 and divide it by the 51 divided by 58.44, and I end up with 0.017. I'm always going to go, if I end up with only zeros at the beginning, I'm going to wait till I get 2 non-zeros before I do any rounding. And then units are moles. So now I have my moles. I now need to get, so I'm going to place that number up here, 0.017. And then I need the liters, but I have milliliters, so I've got to take the 100 milliliters and divide it by 1,000, and that'll give me 0.1 liters. So I'm going to put 0.1 on the bottom here. So I'm going to take that number that I got of moles and divide it by 0.1. I end up with 0.17 m, and there's my molarity. So use these as examples to help you with any of the molarity calculations. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions on these. Otherwise, good luck with the molarity.